ABC Weather Lab. Here's Eric's forecast.
Our Saturday started off pretty nice, although it was really humid. If you were out and about around 10, 11 o'clock, you could almost feel the moisture in the atmosphere, and that's what got those showers and heavy downpours to get going as we moved into the afternoon. And those really came down in buckets anywhere from about 1 until 5 o'clock. We've started to see things kind of break apart now as we push into the evening. Still could have a few more showers later on tonight, but it does look like a dry Mother's Day in store for the area. Here is a 12-hour loop of the radar showing those showers and storms that fired up first back over in southeast Texas, then working their way into the western portions over towards Lake Charles around 10, 11 o'clock this morning. And eventually all of that began to spread in across Acadiana as we pushed into the afternoon, and it turned into a stormy day. But you can see now most of it is lifting up into Mississippi. Still have some decent showers working through the northern portions, but most of us are beginning to at least get a little bit of a break. Still have some light showers trying to push into western portions of Acadiana. That will be with us. So I do think a few more showers will be possible this evening, but I think the worst of it is done, although we do still have a couple stronger storms down here in Vermilion Parish. So we'll take a closer look and see what's ongoing with those to see what we got for the rest of our evening. And you can see there's those showers and storms extending down out into the Gulf of Mexico. Intercoastal City just saw them. A couple of them could be working towards the Delcom area and also into New Iberia. You could see a few more scattered heavier downpours, but for the most part, the worst of it is done. And you can see other than just a few of those, we are beginning to see just light activity. And that's what you can see up to the north, back through Allen Parish and over into Evangeline. Just some light showers moving their way off to the north and northeast. But thanks to all of this rain, we saw pretty hefty totals across a good portion of Acadiana, mainly right along the interstate. You can see most of us saw 1 to 2 inches, some hot spots over towards Allen Parish and over in the Jeff Davis Parish, anywhere from 3.5, and then northern Lafayette into Karen Crow, and then southern St. Landry Parish were the big winners today, seeing close to 4 inches of rain. But most of us saw about 2 inches or so across the area, but that led to more flooding on top of that very saturated ground. So flash flood warnings for the heart of Acadiana continue until 7:15. So for about another hour or so while the waters continue to drain. But beyond that, things should be improving. Flash flood watches continue until 1 a.m. But eventually some drier weather should move in and allow a lot of stuff to begin to dry out. As far as severe weather, as we still have a stationary front trying to work through the area, could have 1 or 2 stronger storms down in St. Mary Parish, but I think this marginal risk is overdoing it. I think most of us just looking at light activity for the rest of this evening, and that's how the model kind of plays it. Most of us aren't looking too bad, but if you look down towards St. Mary and Iberia, could still have 1 or 2 stronger storms at least through 10 o'clock this evening, continuing into the early morning hours of our Sunday. There you see a couple more of those storms where they haven't quite seen as much rain today, so that's why we still keep the marginal risk for them. Most of us, though, will just see a little bit more of light activity through the overnight. Eventually, that front clears out, and it should turn into be a pretty nice Mother's Day with maybe even some sunshine by tomorrow afternoon. So here's that model, the front coming through, eventually beginning to clear us out of the rain by tomorrow morning, allowing for a mix of sun and clouds across much of Acadiana for our Mother's Day, letting things finally begin to dry out as we've seen now close to 6-7 inches of rain since the rain started falling back on Thursday. High pressure builds in by Monday, and that should create a sun-filled afternoon, so extended dry weather at least for Sunday and into Monday. But then by Tuesday, we start to see a stationary front developing into the Gulf of Mexico. Right now, the models are keeping all this rain out into the Gulf, but it wouldn't surprise me if we see some of that work its way back in. So we'll have to bump rain chances up to about 40% heading into Tuesday and Wednesday. But if this high pressure can be in control and keep it down to the south, hopefully we can continue to stay dry into the first half of next week. So you can see latest rainfall projections, not a whole lot through the rest of this evening, maybe just another 1/10, but there's those higher amounts down in St. Mary where you could see at least a few stronger storms up to maybe 1/4 to 1 inch of rain the rest of this evening. So scattered showers and storms will be ending, although a few coastal showers will be possible. Temperatures falling into the upper 60s. And then for your Mother's Day, a happy early Mother's Day to all the women out there. 83 degrees with, I think, some afternoon sunshine after some morning clouds and maybe that coastal shower. Dry into Monday, slight rain chances Tuesday, a little better on Wednesday, but then we begin to dry out again Thursday, Friday. So it does look like to be a pretty nice week, although temperatures will start to warm back up, getting into the mid to upper 80s, and then by next weekend, slight rain chances, maybe a few better chances by Sunday, but overall, it looks to be going more towards a drier pattern with just isolated showers a couple afternoons.